Ron Snead, graduated in 1971 with a BS in biology. I'm retired, so I don't currently work anywhere. I do a lot of volunteer work. Well, when I came here, I was actually a pre-med major, married with 2 kids. But after graduation, it was time to be a father and a husband. And so I just went back into the corporate world where I was. What Ferris did for me, it gave me a level of self-confidence that I don't think I had prior to coming here. We had some racial trouble back in '69. I was called to help break it up. Of course, when the state troopers got there, I got arrested and my car got turned over. And I was going to transfer. The president at that time asked me to stay, and we worked things out. And so we had a ribbon campaign, and we had a big rally at Top Taggart Field, and we overcame some of those issues. When I was a student here, we had no minorities on staff or faculty, none. So back then, you're talking late 60s, you're looking for someone that understands your culture, someone you can go to. So when the racial trouble hit, one of the things that when I met with President Spathelf was to try to diversify as best you can, living in a rural community north of Grand Rapids. And we've done that, but when I came on the board in 2005, we didn't have a diversity office. And so I pushed for that. And now we've got Dr. Pilgrim in diversity and inclusion, but we didn't have that before. Today, it's important for everybody, for majority students as well, because once, what I call the real world, once you graduate from college, you're going to have to interact with people of different backgrounds, different races, and different cultures. Well, if you haven't done that in college, where it's pretty flexible and open, then you're going to be really at a disadvantage when you get out in the job world. I'm an active alum. I'm on some advisory boards as well. But Ferris changed my whole life. I could have been, in a menial job, not had the opportunities I had to give a good standard of living for our family. So whatever Ferris calls, or whenever I can do anything to help Ferris, I'm always here. The camaraderie of the alumni. For a small school like this, we're a Division II school, as you well know, but when you go to alumni events, and we have them all over the country, and when we have functions up here for homecoming and things of that nature, there's a sense of camaraderie, no matter what your major was, no matter where you live or your occupation. So although we're a small school, I think we have a very active alumni base. I wear my Bulldog pin everywhere I go. When I was in the corporate world, before I retired, I would look for Ferris graduates. I know the work ethic, I know how well they had been trained, and so I'm a Bulldog all the way. I've got my Bulldog license plate. Anybody that's gone to Ferris, I mean, if I see them, I say something, I just yell, "Go Dogs," so they'll know who I am. So, but no, Ferris means a lot to me, and the fact that hopefully I'll be here in a couple of years to watch my grandson come across the dais, it'll be emotional.